if this is not making for the most perfect Cincinnati Bengals Super Bowl win this year, I don't know what else is. The Bengals could make history this year in the AFC North. Now, keep in mind, the AFC North has only been around since 2000. The reason why it existed was because of the fact that the Cleveland Browns got their team back. The Houston Texans was a new team, so they wanted to do 4 teams per division. So that's why everything got messed up and changed around, and AFC North got created because of those 2 teams. With that being said, the Bengals, if they win the division this year, which I truly believe they will, this will be the 3rd year in a row they win the AFC North. No team in the AFC North, and again, we have the toughest division in the whole league. No team in the AFC North has ever won more than 2 times. So if we go through this list, right? So the Steelers, they won in 2007 and 2008. They back-to-back champions for the division. And then 16 and 17. So they've done it twice. Baltimore has also done it twice. 2011, 2012, and then 2018 and 2019. Now the Cleveland Browns has never done it. Why do they talk so much when they have never done it? If I am making a video not trashing on the Cleveland Clownies, I don't know what I'm doing, okay? No, on a real note, though, the Clowns have never done it. But, again, this will be the 3-peat. Which, to be honest, with how good this team is this year, Bengals could win the next 3 or 4, 5, 6 AFC North titles, and it wouldn't surprise me at all. Again, as long as Joe Burrow is here, you got Jamar Chase, who's going to be here for his career. T. Higgins, at the very least, once he gets his extension done, he's here for 4 or 5 years. This is going to be an interesting AFC North. But again, like I said before, at the end of the day, while I think that, we're going to get the AFC North and win it, it's possible that the Ravens end up being super good this year. And obviously the Steelers. I had to put that in there, okay? Now, on a real note, though, we're going to 3-peat this year. And this is going to be really freaking amazing. So, this year, we're going to have a 3-peat of the AFC North. Joe Burrow is going to break the record that Dan Marino has. Well, no, he's going to join Dan Marino in a record that says that he, first 3 out of 4 years, 30 touchdowns and 4,000 yards. I think it's 4,000, 3,000. I think it's 3,000 yards and 30 touchdowns. 3 of your first 4 years. At least 3 of the years you had to have it. So Joe's going to get that this year. Plus 3-peat AFC North. Plus Super Bowl. And I would say MVP would be the icing on the cake. But the MVP award is a popularity contest. So Pat Who's going to get it at the end of the day. Okay? At the end of the day, it's going to probably be Patrick Mahomes. Because everyone loves him and everyone wants him to have that MVP award. And it's okay. He can have the MVP. We'll take a Super Bowl ring. Should be our second ring if there wasn't a mystical holding call against Logan Wilson on Cooper Kupp. I digress from that situation. But, my real question here is, when is the Cleveland Clowns going to win the division? We talked about earlier today with the Cleveland Browns, their radio host for ESPN, went off about the low expectations of just making the playoffs, that they can win the division. They can go and win it all. When are you going to do it? I just want to know that. Because this year, they're not going to do it. Next year, they're negative $59 million against the cap. So they're going to have to get rid of 90% of the roster. And then they're going to have to rebuild. For probably 3 or 4 years. So, when's it going to happen? I mean, at this point, now, because of last year's AFC North title, the Bengals are now in the same category as all 3 teams, where we won it twice. A third time, that's money. That's money right there. So, listen, at the end of the day, this is going to be a magical year. Joe Burrow, let's just finish this now, okay? finish what we started in 2021. In that Super Bowl. Finish it. Get a Super Bowl to the Queen City. And at that point, I guess you gotta probably, realistically speaking, win the AFC North like 2 or 3 more times. And then you own the AFC North. Then you own the AFC North. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Doses.